Hi Cheryl, this is Jasmine from Sprout SEO Solutions, and I just wanted to shoot this quick video to talk to you about how you can get more traffic to your website and in turn get some more customers. So let's get right into it. I have your website pulled up here. I like the Let's Talk little pop-up we have, easy contact pop-up. This here makes it really easy to see contact information, but I would check out the formatting of this because it is looking a little wonky here. But you've got good navigation, really nice pictures. We've got a bit of content. I like these service blocks are going to link out to different service pages. I love the graphics you have here, a little bit more content. And then reviews are also really good. We know social proof is huge in the service industry. And then we see the footer. So overall, you have a really nicely designed website. Again, I would just check out the layout of this a little bit. But the only other thing I have to note is I would say we need a little bit more content here on this homepage, and this is because we know that Google likes to see roughly 1,500 words of content. And now this is because Google has what are called crawlers, and what these crawlers do is they read through the content on your website and they use that to better understand what your website is about. Now, when we talk about content, it's really important that we also talk about keywords. So let me explain what those are. Let's say someone is looking for roofing services, but they don't have a company in mind. They don't know who they want to work with. So they might go to Google and search something along the lines of roofing companies and Arbor, roofing installation near me, roofing contractors and Arbor. These are all different examples of keywords. And now when you have relevant keywords spread throughout the content on your website, Google is able to see that and understand that those keywords should be associated with your website. Now this is important because when someone does a Google search including those keywords, Google will then know that your website should be one of the ones that pops up in the search results. So I went ahead and did a quick Google search for roofing companies and Arbor, just as an example of a keyword that you might want to be ranking for. I'm going to skip past these top results here because these are all ads, which just means that someone is paying to be in that spot. And really, I want to focus on this area here. Now, this is called the Google Map Pack, and this is an incredible place for your business to be. This is because we know that roughly 30 to 40% of traffic is actually going to click on these website links and go to the website of a business in the top 3 here. And this is just because it's the first organic result that we see after those ads. So it's a really good opportunity for your business to be here, because you know that the more traffic you can get to your website, the more potential customers you can have. Now, if we scroll past the Google Map Pack, we finally hit what's called the organic search results. Now, I'm going to skip past these first 3 because these are all directories, and they are possible to beat out, but it does take a lot of time and SEO planning. And now the first company that we come across is Go-To Roofing. So we're going to consider them your top competitor, at least for this specific keyword. So when we go ahead and take a look at their website, you can see they've got a bit of content here on this homepage. We can see these are also going to link out to different service pages similar to what you're doing on your websites. And then we have a bit more content on the side here before we get to some reviews similar to what you have, and then a contact form, and then we'll have the end. So while they do have a really nicely laid out website, and we can see that they do have a bit more content than you do, they're still not hitting those 1,500 words that Google likes to see, which is good news for you. Now I'm going to take you over to this paid tool that I use called Ahrefs. It's a search engine optimization tool that I use to analyze different websites. I went ahead and threw your competitor's website in here, and what I really want you to focus on is this area here. Now I want to point out these DR and UR scores. DR is just an indicator of how strong Google thinks a website is, and UR is an indicator of how trustworthy Google finds a website. And now the higher both of these scores are, the more likely you are to be ranking higher in that Google search results. Now both of these scores are going to be influenced by backlinks, and backlinks are just anywhere out on the web where there is a link or a button on a website separate from your own that when someone clicks on it, it takes them back to your website. And now the more backlinks that you have, and more specifically the more good quality backlinks that you have, the higher these scores are going to be, and the higher you are going to be ranking in that Google search. I also want to point out this keywords section and come back to the idea of keywords. We talked about how important they are. You can see your competitor is currently ranking for 329. Now, when we go ahead and take a look at your website, we can see your scores are a little bit lower, 4.3 on the strength and 10 for a trust score, but this is just going to come down to the fact that you have significantly less backlinks. So you've got 266 as opposed to your competitor who currently has 2,400. So that is really going to account for the difference in scores here. And we can also see that you are currently only ranking for 174 keywords. So these numbers aren't bad, but when we look at your competitor, we can see there is a bit of a gap. So right there are just two areas for you to work on. If you can go ahead and get some more good quality backlinks to help raise those scores, and then go ahead and make sure that you're ranking for more relevant keywords, then that is an easy way for you to start beating out your competitor. And I do want to take a quick look at the keywords that you are ranking for. So you can see some of these are branded keywords, which is good because that means when someone looks up your brand, you are going to be popping up. But you do want to make sure that you're also ranking for more broad category keywords. So something like this, roofing in Michigan, is going to be a really good one to rank for. And you're currently in position 17, which means you're on that second page of Google. So if we can do what we can to get you up to that first page of Google, then that's going to be a lot more traffic. We can see this has 600 search volume. So that's 600 more potential eyes on your website if you can go ahead and get onto that first page of Google. That's everything that I have for this video. I hope that you found this educational and informative. If you have any questions at all or would like to continue talking, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. And even if you don't have any questions, if you could just shoot me a line of feedback, let me know what you liked about this video and what you found helpful, I would really appreciate it.